market is not able to hold 17,000 level.
Hello and welcome. You're watching Business Today TV and this is Markets Today. I'm Sakshi Batra, and on this show we discuss a whole host of discussion all about the stock markets. Where are the markets headed from here? What should be your strategy? The sectors and the stocks that should be on your watch list, and where can profits be made despite the overall somber mood in the markets? All of those things will be discussed on this very special edition. Joining in with me is a very special guest, Mr. Kranthi Bathini joins in from WealthMills Securities. He's the Director of Equity Research there. Welcome, Mr. Bathini, and thank you so much for taking the time out for this discussion. Well, there is some green on the screen after some 6-7 days of decline, but the big question is, will this green hold on until the closing of the session? And will we see a bounce back in the markets after all these days of decline? That's the question that most of the investors have on their mind. What would you say to them?
Yes, actually, today we can see some amount of green today on the screeners. But how far it's going to sustain? Nifty could not able to climb the level of psychological level for 17,000 for the Nifty. It's not able to hold on to the 17,000 level. So what we can witness is some kind of selling pressure or kind of profit booking is coming on the higher side. And after witnessing a fall of nearly 1,000 points rally, 1,000 points dip on Nifty, some kind of jitteriness is there among the investors. So, what we witnessed is last night the global cues helped the market. We can see a pullback rally in U.S. markets, and the Dow went up. That given some kind of relief rally today to Indian markets. But the sustainability is very important. As long as Nifty is not holding 17,000 levels, it is a negative territory for the markets. So for the investors right now, they need not have to panic at the current movement. But any dip on Indian markets, okay, it is a buy for the investors to build up the investment positions in Indian markets.
Okay, a buy on dip strategy is what you have to adopt. But if you were to talk about some specific sectors that you believe can outperform going forward from here, despite the overall volatility, if that were to sustain, which sectors would you be more bullish on now?
Sakshi, we need to look at the places to hide right now in these kind of market conditions. It's not the outperformance in these kind of market conditions. We need to look for the pockets where we can hide probably. So IT can be the pocket where the large cap IT can give some kind of valuation comfort for the investors. Investors with a long-term horizon, definitely they can look forward for the large cap IT. And also any dip the market offers from the current levels. The large cap banking space also gives a good opportunity for the investors for the long-term point of view. And of late, the defense stocks are emerging as a investment theme right now for the investors. But the stocks, most of the stocks are run up a lot. They're ahead of their valuations, but the theme is a emerging theme right now. So any dip in the defense stocks for the investors, it's a place the stocks can outperform the market rather than hiding in the market right now.
Okay, so defense space should be on your radar. Some of the stocks here could definitely give you a sharp upside and outperform the overall markets. I'm going to be talking to you about some specific stocks that are buzzing in trade today, sir, and we'll take your view on those as well. Let's start off with the pharma major, Sun Pharma. That's extended its rally today. It surged about 7% in 2 days. It's right now trading at a 5-month high. From this pharma space, could Sun Pharma be an outperformer going forward? Is this a space that investors looking for some pharma options to buy in? Is this a place to be?
Sakshi, as a whole sector, if you observe the complete trend of a pharma sector, pharma companies as a sector, it is underperformed the market in past 14 months. But we can, and these stocks are not participated in the earlier rallies. Now, as the looms of inflation, the worries of inflation are again coming back onto the market, and market witnessed a 1,000 points fall on Nifty. So investors are looking forward some kind of places where to hide. So the pharma offers a defensive sector opportunity for the investors. So investors need to be completely stock specific rather than the sector specific exuberance is concerned. The valuation comfort is there with respect to the large cap pharmaceuticals are concerned. That's the reason you can see some kind of outperformance, some kind of money has been moving towards the pharma sector, because pharma stocks are considered to be a defensive stocks right now. And also any kind of global recession or any US slowdown, it will not impact the pharma stocks immediately in terms of their valuations or in terms of their revenues are concerned. This is the reason we can see in a short-term to medium-term basis, okay, we can witness some kind of activity or cherry picking in pharma sector or pharma stocks.
Okay, understood that. Also, talking about some of the newly listed or recently listed stocks as well, which are buzzing in trade today. Two of them are from the fashion and retail space. I'm going to talk to you about Nykaa and Go Fashion. Both of these stocks are really buzzing in trade, both up about 6%. Go Fashion has hit a record high of 1373, and Nykaa, on the other hand, has soared 6% as the board now wants to, give bonus issues as well of shares on October 3rd. So because of these news flows, we are seeing some positive action right there. What are your thoughts on both Nykaa and Go Fashion, and what should investors really be doing here at this point in time? Is the worst behind them? Good things to come in going forward?
Sakshi, in terms of building up fresh positions in the stocks, what you discussed like Nykaa and Go Fashions, I don't advocate the investors to immediately build up any kind of aggressive positions in these stocks. These are all recently listed stocks, and we need to see still the valuation comfort and how, especially Nykaa and all, they need to turn cash positive, and also how they're increase the profitability in next couple of quarters. That is extremely essential for these stocks. So for the existing investors, they can hold on for these positions, but fresh buying, I don't advocate at these valuations and at these kind of market conditions. So both are hold for the existing investors. For the fresh, definitely they need to wait and watch for some more time for make any serious investments in these stocks.
Okay, so those investors already having Nykaa and Go Fashion in their portfolio can still hold on to them, but at these price points and among the current market conditions, not advisable for the fresh investors to get into these recently listed stocks. With that, thank you so much, Mr. Bathini, for being with us and sharing your insights on the market's outlook as well as on these specific stocks for all our viewers.
Thank you, Sakshi. Always a pleasure to speak to you.
Great, sir. We'll start Hindi now.
Okay.